The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by Older Lundy, Koch and Martino.
As we continue to think about those impacted by Hurricane Ian, our next guest is here to share what steps you can take after suffering storm damage. Joining us with the best practices for filing insurance claims is Michael Lundy, who is managing partner at Older Lundy, Koch and Martino. Michael, good to see you. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
This is such an important topic that's going to help a lot of people, I'm sure. For those who are suffering hurricane damage or who just want to be better prepared the next time around, what do you suggest that they do both before the storm and afterwards if they have damage?
So before the storm, I would say the first thing you should do is check your policy. If you have any questions or concerns about what you may or may not have coverage for, that's really where we can come in and try and give you some advice and some information about what coverage you have. Second, we would recommend that everybody document everything that they have, the condition of their home, their personal property, things of that nature, by using photographs or videos to document all of it.
So let's say you have documentation and you provide that to the insurance company after you have the damage and they push back. What do you suggest to people then?
So after a storm, if you've suffered damage, the first thing you should do is to document the damage in the same way that you documented your property in the first place. You're going to want to have an accurate record of what happened before and after. The second thing you need to do, and you need to do this fairly immediately, is file a claim. The timeliness of filing a claim is really critical. And sometimes insurance companies can deny coverage if you're not timely in filing the claim. If you get any kind of pushback from the insurance company, which can happen if you have different kinds of policies and they fight over which policy should cover particular damage.
Which happens frequently, no?
It does. And that's the kind of thing where you really should engage with somebody who's an expert on this as quickly as possible. And again, that's a place where we can come in and offer a lot of real help.
What if someone's saying it's probably too expensive for me to even consider retaining a lawyer for this?
That's not the case at all. So in these situations, our firm, like most firms, will not charge anything unless we are successful in getting the claim handled. There's also a statute in Florida that allows for the recovery of attorney's fees. So it's not going to cost a claimant anything unless the claim is adequately resolved.
I think a lot of people don't know that, so thanks for mentioning that. So if someone has a question or is thinking about possibly retaining your firm, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
I'd start by calling us at 813-254-8998 or visit us online at WFLA.com.
Very good. Michael Lundy, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate your expertise. And for more information, you can visit WFLA.com or call the number that Michael mentioned. It is 813-254-8998. Daytime will be right back.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by Older Lundy, Koch and Martino.